The city of Gary is located in northwest Indiana, bordering with Chicago. And Gary has been home to the Jacksons. It has also been a historically divested city for decades now, since the fall of the steel mill era. It was a former Rust Belt city, and it is also home to a very large Black population. Over an estimated 75% residents are Black. And in that city, the city of Gary experienced a very serious power outage that happened because of the recent summer storms that have been hitting through the Chicagoland and northwest Indiana area. Record number of tornadoes this past summer. And 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, there was a tornado and numerous tornadoes and derechos hitting in northwest Indiana, especially hitting Gary, Indiana. A derecho is like 100-mile-per-hour straight line winds, and it caused severe damage. With that said, the power outages have lasted into 9 days, and apparently the power may not come back on until next Tuesday, August 25th. So we're talking about 2 weeks of these residents, 21,000 plus residents, still without power. And it also goes to show you the frustration that's been emanating in this community because of how historically divested it has been. And we've seen patterns of what has happened in Flint, Michigan, what has happened in Jackson, Mississippi, and now with Gary, Indiana, with the lack of urgency coming from Indiana state officials in terms of trying to work with the residents and making sure that they have the resources that they need. So with that said, I do think that we need to pay more attention to what's going on in Gary, making sure that when we are dealing with disaster relief efforts, that no community should be left behind. It was also worth noting that Indiana has been creating more data centers, especially in these rural communities and throughout northwest Indiana. And during a time where the summer has seen a record number of tornadoes and very severe weather, we are now Tornado Alley, and this causing to question about what this climate assault has continued to create, and it's creating situations like what's happening in Gary, Indiana, and the people who are the most marginalized being the most affected.